Oh, hello! Good evening, your majesties, and welcome to this evening's performance. I, of course, am Hayden Hartrick. I am the ringleader of this merry band of misfits. And of course, these are your jesters. We've got Clayton Chalman.
Spring Fling, more like Spring Fling and come around here.
We've got Alex Pittner.
We're just gonna move on past me. I
I
think
thought you'd like that.
We've got-
I did. I did, but
We've got Collin Mims.
Whenever I was really up close to the camera, I realized I had a little nose hair sticking out, so I'm just gonna stay far back now.
And we've got Brett Owen.
I stayed really close because Collin was really close, and I didn't want to back off and not commit to the bit. But I'm sorry about the close up, y'all.
And this is Jest. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing on this fine Sunday evening at 8:03 Central Time? I'm excited for this evening's session, as I'm sure most of you are. But before that, we just gotta go over a little bit of stuff. As usual, as the things I've said these past few days, or few sessions, not few days. It's been weeks. Follow us on Twitter at JestQuestDND. That is where we post a bunch of important stuff that you should know. It's where you post art by our wonderful Collin. That's where we'll let you know when we're going live. And, that's where you can interact with us, ask us questions, and we'll try to, talk to everybody. Actually, get some little bit of interaction going on here. Yeah. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we hop into this wonderful evening of fun? No? Okay. Well, everybody, it's time to play some fucking Dungeon Dragon. Am I right?
Hell yeah!
Hell
yeah!
All right. So, last time on Jest Quest, with this particular group of friends, they are in the city of Zaspros, rapidly approaching a yearly festival known as the Spring Fling. Now, the party who registered under the name the Candy Mafia
Oh, we did.
have been preparing for this over the past week, with many things coming up, including finding out what is in this journal that they had found from an earlier encounter. Some people from Thomas's past showed up, and things about Thomas was revealed. Monty revealed some things about his own past, and you've met a couple of other competitors. Thomas got a goose. Dionis had some more dreams. Micah did Micah things.
I did.
Yeah.
It was a blur.
Micah trained Thomas.
He
Micah did train Thomas. And they've been getting ready for the Spring Fling, which is... It is the morning of the Spring Fling. The party is walking through the city of Zaspros, and as they approached and crested into the courtyard that usually surrounds the library, they noticed why they couldn't see the library in the skyline. And it was because the 10-story building, the monolith of this city, had disappeared. And in its place was a large Colosseum-like arena. And that's where we left off. So as you approach and you start to get closer, it is packed. There are probably just about 1,000 people just bustling about, waiting to get in, all surrounding this area. And there you see stalls food stalls upon food stalls. There's like souvenir stalls. So many merchants are out surrounding in this courtyard area. It is truly something, like, it is an amount of people that only a few of you have actually ever seen this many people concentrated in one area. And as you all approach, you see Martin, your sponsor. You see him. You don't see him through the crowd because he is a very, very short man. Since he is a halfling, as they say. But he notices you, and you see him like pushing through people's legs, and he comes up to the four of you and says, "Well, hello! Thank God you're finally here."
Hey, Marty.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm so freaking pumped right now.
Good. That's very good. All right, follow me. And he
go.
starts darting through the crowd.
As we're approaching, Dionis is going to look at the food carts. And she, yeah. The things that she was looking for 2 episodes ago, but there were none of.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to say, "Oh, do you think they have more than just meat?"
Looks like it.
Afterwards.
Afterwards.
Afterwards, indeed.
I'll know eyeing this food this early in the morning. Good for you. It's gonna mess up your digestion just the entire day. I made us some pureed kale, and I just have a Ziploc bag of kale sauce in my
A Ziploc
Who
bag.
wants to get drinking?
Let me
Who
get
wants to
some
get
of that. I'm on
All
my
right, I
knees,
poke a hole.
mouth open, like for candy sand, but it's for the kale mixture.
Dionis, you want some of this?
Oh,
It's good for you. It's kale.
oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh,
You know
my
what?
God.
Yes, I
All
do want
right.
some.
Yes, get in here.
Get
But-
in here.
She's gonna not like get down quite as much as like Thomas did. She's gonna kind of like awkwardly like get underneath. It's kind of like a hamster at like one of those water things.
Mhm.
She's just kind of like,
Yeah. Monty, you want some of this?
Oh, I'm quite all right.
All right, more
Thank
for
you,
me.
though.
Make sure you stay hydrated and energized today. You got to get those electrolytes. You got to get that.
For
iron.
sure. Yeah. I mean, I ate before we left.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it. I'm gonna keep my fucking eye on him. If he's not eating his vegetables during lunchtime today, I'm all right. I don't say
Okay.
that to people. I'm just saying to myself.
Yes. So you take your little water skin of this whatever this kale power mixture that you've made the night before is. You give it to everybody except for Monty, and as you follow Martin through the crowd, he takes you around to the side of this coliseum as he pushes through a few people and pushes open a couple of doors. He's like, come on, hurry up.
Yep.
As you all head in, there is not like the crowd is basically immediately dispersed, as there is not a lot of people past this doorway. Like, you can still hear the crowd outside, but the interior of where you are is very quiet. It's this large open space. You see a couple of people bustling around, but no more than like 5 or so people throughout the area. As he says, this is the waiting room where you're gonna hold off here. I'm gonna go find everybody and make sure that you are checked in. So just chill here for a second. As Martin dashes off.
how nostalgic. We all met in a waiting room, except for
Yeah.
Micah. We met you outside of the waiting room while we were being attacked.
Hopefully, this waiting room doesn't end in a terrorist attack.
No, just a normal attack, I think.
As you look around the room, it's a very, very large space, and there are these like arches that lead into not like independent rooms, but like little alcoves with like tables and chairs and like couches and stuff. Like they look like waiting rooms. There's probably about 6 or 7 of these just across lining the walls. As you look around, you notice a couple of familiar faces in one of these as you see the tiefling and half-elven with the light pink skin, the half-elf woman with the light pink skin, as you see Ugo and Evangeline Allsbane are sitting in one of these alcoves. And you look across, you also see in another one of these alcoves, there seems to be 3 orcish figures with similar facial structures, all sitting, polishing and sharpening these very like 2-handed weapons. One of them is polishing the head of a hammer, and the other 2, one of them has a great axe that is sharpening the blade, and the other one is sharpening the blade of a great sword. Then you see in another alcove, there is a gnomish man who has next to him a large, it almost resembles Buddy, this large metallic figure, but it doesn't have a head. It's just these like arms and legs attached to a hollow interior. That there's a fancy chair sitting in the interior. And that is, let me double check, but that is all you see in this initial waiting room area.
Oh God, I would love to talk to Mr. Gnome.
Dionis is going to go and say hello to Ugo and Evangeline if you want to go talk to the gnome.
I'll go talk to the gnome, yeah.
It was Ugo and Evangeline, the gnomish guy, and who were the ones like?
Three
sisters.
orcish figures. I didn't say sisters. It is.
But we know they're sisters from the magic.
It's 2 women and a man.
Never mind.
I might have misspoke, but that is who you see here is 2 women and a man.
Okay.
So you're going to talk to Ugo and Evangeline. Monty, you're talking to the gnomish figure. What are the 2 of you doing?
Well, I figured we should talk to the orcish people.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. Thomas is gonna go somewhere and like try to focus and like garner magic energy, try not to throw up because, you know, I mean, Micah was talking about it. Like, I gotta show off that I'm fucking no longer the shit stain of my namesake. So I'm like fucking like 8 Mile, like throwing up in the bathroom, like trying to like.
Are you doing this in one of these alcoves, or are you trying to find somewhere more private?
I don't want to go too far away from the group. I think it's more like I'm just like kind of like pacing back and forth, like taking deep breaths, trying to focus in on magic. But yeah.
Yeah. So
instead of mom's spaghetti, it's Micah's kale sauce.
That's Micah's kale sauce.
Okay. So, you approach. We're going to start with Dionis as you approach Ugo and Evangeline. They are clad not in the casual attire that you saw them earlier, but they're in a sort of like almost like Hunger Games-esque battle attire. Ugo's is a deep red that's and it seems to be a little bit more like padded out than Evangeline's, who is in a deep green attire, and both of them have this like white trim that goes around the armored areas that seem to be protecting them. And as you approach, you see that on Evangeline, hers actually kind of catches the light, and like there seems to be an ethereal shimmer that's kind of over her whole body. As she says, "Oh, hello again."
Hello. How are you 2 today?
We are doing wonderful. Ready for the fling and whatever that entails.
Yes. I believe we are as well, but you never know. There's always something's is this the first time you two have participated in the fling?
Well, I mean, it can't not be, right? It's
That's right. I forgot about that
new
rule.
competitors only.
Mm.
It's not first time me and my sister fought, though. You know, we've been on the road for a while. Got lots
I can
of things.
see. You two look very polished.
Why, thank you. Dionis, was it?
Yes. And Evangeline and Ugo, correct?
Right. That's correct.
Excellent. No, I just always, wanted to go ahead, check in, see how everyone was doing. It's nice to see some familiar faces. The competition does seem to be a little bit intimidating.
Right. I mean, not really. I could kick all of these guys' asses. Probably by myself. Probably don't even need my sister.
Well, who knows? Seems to me that she could be the one kicking your ass.
That, tends to be the case from time to time. As Ugo is kind of just like, fuck.
Well, we all ebb and flow in terms of our power. I don't know. I suppose, though, we'll see. Who knows? It may not even be a fight. We may all have baking competitions.
That would be a lot of fun. Right, I could kick anybody's ass at making a cake.
All right. Well, I certainly hope so. That would be a nice alternative, I think.
It truly would. But
right.
Something tells me that won't be the case.
That's fair. Would it be the and she looks over at the orcs. The large sharpened weapons over there?
From what I've heard, most of these flings involve some sort of combat. So.
All right then. Well.
I look forward to seeing what it is. Have you heard anything of any rumors of what the competition may be?
I have heard absolutely nothing.
They do a good job of keeping it secret, don't they?
All the better. Better surprise. If you excuse me, I think I might hear my friend retching.
Of course.
And Dionis is gonna go and try to help Thomas.
Okay. So you head off there. Micah, you approach these 3 orcish individuals who are all sharpening and cleaning their weapons to a certain degree, as they don't even seem to look up as you walk up.
Hey, excuse me, sorry. Hey, how you doing? I hope you. I can't help but notice you got your blades there. I'm trying my damnedest to try and look cool and like presented and collected in front of these people. These are like obviously people who know what the fuck they're doing.
Make a performance check for me.
Okay. That's a 3.
One of the woman. Let me double check. Yes, the woman who is holding the maul, just kind of looks one eye towards you, and back to her weapon and goes, "Beauty competition," and just keeps cleaning the head of her weapon.
What's that? Is that my friend throwing up in the corner? I'm gonna go. I'm such a fucking bail. There's no point.
Bail, dude, bail. Monty, you approach this man who seems to be weaving a little bit of magic on his fingers, along with some tools, kind of like putting you see as he like comes up to like seams of this robotic figure who's about a 9 foot tall sort of. It's a mech, just so we're all on the same page. It seems to be resembling a mech, as he's like taking a little bit of magic and like putting it against seams, and then using his other tools to like kind of push the magic into it.
Hey, I like your work.
Why, thank you. My name is Kanta.
Nice to meet you, Kanta. Morton Crest.
I admire your compatriot here, as he gestures to Buddy.
Thank you. I gotta say I admire yours too. You, I assume you get in this guy?
Oh, yes, he kind of pops up, as he stands up, his height doesn't really increase that much, but he walks over and he gestures. He's like, right here on the inside, he gets up into it, and as he puts his hands on these, like, 2 bars that are in front of it, they kind of glow for a second, and then you see a bunch of, like, magic orbs, kind of different colors, float in front of him for a second, and he, like, sticks his hand in 2 of them and twists as the arms go. One of them a blade pops out of, and the other a hammer pops out of.
Very good stuff. Hayden, just as because I'm kind of, we want to kind of intimidate the competition a little bit. Looking at, it seems like he was doing some work, some artificing work. Do I see anything at all that he could be doing better?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure thing. That will be a 17.
17. So as you look over this object, there doesn't appear, just on just like kind of glancing over it, all of the seams seem to be like well crafted. The magic seems to be flowing through it. Like the arms were moving very human like. There wasn't any hesitation. There doesn't seem to be any kinks that you can work out right now.
All right. Nice meeting you. Kanta, right?
Kanta, yes.
Well, nice to meet you.
Morton.
I guess we're about to be competitors, but yeah, Morton.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Don't know if we'll go face to face, but if we do, you should, watch out.
Oh, I will be. I know who the real threat on this board is. I'm gonna give him a hearty clap on the shoulder, and I'm pretty sure my friend. He's kind of old, and it does not sound like he's doing great right now. So I'm gonna. But it was nice talking to you.
I'll see you in there. As you head back to find Thomas, who is in a corner just gathering, keeping himself from throwing up.
Oh. By the way, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. By the way, right now.
Yeah, your 4 little.
So they come out, and for a second they look like lean chicken breasts, and then they settle on the jawbreakers, then back to the chicken, and then they settle on the jawbreakers. But I'm getting a little healthy these days.
Jawbreakers. So as you all return.
Oh.
Thomas, I want to apologize. I think that the kale probably was a couple of weeks late. So, but there's also other stuff. Obviously, you super fucking stressed because there's obviously something going on. And I want to say I kind of hyped up the idea of you proving yourself to your family, but like I know, everybody knows that like you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You deserve respect no matter what you are by default, right?
Yes. Well,
like
I appreciate that, my friend, but this is rather important to me. And
Sure.
though I am nervous, I do believe that as soon as this begins, we are going to kick ass and forget the names of those who have crossed us.
fuck yeah, we are.
Yes.
Put them in a team, and I put it in my hand.
I put in my hand.
Dionis also puts in her hand. Yeah.
Thank Dionis.
That guy that was looking at Buddy, I think Ugo. If this is a fight, I want that guy.
Oh, you shall have him.
All
As you
right.
say that, you hear, how's everybody feeling? As you turn around and see the pencil mustache, slicked back hair, short halfling Martin standing behind you. How we feeling? How we feeling? You guys gonna win this for me, right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna win it for me. It's a big moment, but it's also kind of insulting.
Whatever helps, man. Just whatever helps. Your capes look really good. Those look outstanding. Thanks to me, I'm pretty good at my damn job, so you're welcome. They would like everybody just gathered in the main area. They're gonna come do some little pre-briefing stuff and then tell you about whatever. So if you guys can just head over there, I don't want to get in trouble, okay?
Sure thing.
Hey,
Good thing, buddy. Let's go.
to arms! I'm gonna fucking walk tall. No yellow brick road, but a lot of swagger in the step.
Yeah.
So as you come out of your alcove, you see two figures entering from a door that was opposite of the door that you entered. So a door that's like further into the actual like Coliseum arena area. There are these two figures in yellow robes. One, a man, extraordinarily elven. You figure with like a paler sheen to his skin, and a woman, gnomish in stature, walking alongside him as they come out, and the woman speaks up and she says, "Hello, competitors. Could I have everybody gather here for just a moment?" As the other three groups stand up and gather in the central area alongside the five of you, yes?
Yeah, the swagger that Thomas was walking with is 100% gone, and now he's trying to hide behind Buddy, like trying to seem casual, but he's trying to lose.
Buddy's gonna turn around and start giving Tommy shoulder massages and like trying to keep him like hyped up, giving him like the.
It's like a dog chasing his tail, because I'm like trying to hide behind him, and he's trying to get behind me. He's like,
Oh no, buddy, I need. Okay, well, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. But
The man clears his throat. Please.
I point at Ugo. Sorry. Sorry.
Make a deception check.
yeah, baby. All right. Okay, we got a 13.
The man just kind of looks at you for another second. Hello, everybody. My name is Adam Mogis. This is my compatriot, Saris Vector. We are the organizers of this year's Fling. I hope you are all excited for what we have in store for all of you. I know Saris and myself are very excited. She says, "Yes. Now, before we get started, there is something I need for everybody to do." As she kind of reaches in, there's a small pack at her side, just a drawn satchel. As she extends it and reaches her hand in, and as she reaches her hand in, you see it go deeper than the actual depth of the bag. As she pulls out, she pulls out a small leather bracelet with a blue gem on it, and she says, "Would one of you volunteer and put your arm out for me for just a second?"
Dionis immediately puts hers out.
Okay. The gnome comes up to you and reaches up and takes your hand and pulls it down.
She's gonna kneel down a little bit to make it easier.
Thank you. This is required for you all to wear during the entirety of this year's fling, as she places the gem onto like that middle vein that's in right on your wrist. As she places it on there, the gem glows for a second, and then the leather straps on their own bind around the back of your wrist and just kind of, they don't tie, they form together into one strap that then not painfully, but it fuses to your skin. Like it's almost like it kind of pushes into your skin for just a moment.
Dionis is going to kind of look at it with a little bit of a sense of wonder, but also discomfort.
Mm-hmm. This is a vitally important artifact for this to maintain the safety of these games. I know many of you may possess the abilities to remove these, but as you can see, it has not killed this woman, so I hope you will not try to remove it, or else it will first of all spell your exfiltration from the games, and could very well lead to your own death.
Wow, I fucking love Battle Royale.
Do these look like the revivification diamonds that they were selling at the shop?
They do not look like the revivification diamonds. The revivify diamond that you found at the shop was approximately the size of like your palm. These are no bigger than the last knuckle to the tip of your finger. They're very small gems. And she says, "Now, would everybody please do me the favor and not fight as me and my compatriot put these on?" The man reaches into a similar sack at his size and begins to pull out and go to each team and puts the gem on their wrist, and then it fuses in. She says, "Thank you. Thank you." As he comes up to you, Micah.
Yeah, and I accept the fantasy slap bracelet.
He puts it on, and he comes to you, Monty. And
are you gonna tell us what these do, or is that part of the fun?
He looks to Saris, and she says, "All will be explained when the games begin."
Sure thing. I'll put my hand up.
And Saris is on to, she puts one on Buddy, and it still hooks to Buddy, and she comes to you, and she looks in you Thomas. She comes to you, Thomas, and just looks in your eyes. And then, and it, and she just kind of gives you a look, and then takes a step back.
Yeah, I shrink back. I've been dissed successfully.
Now, the games will be beginning in approximately an hour. We have a breakfast prepared for you, if you have not eaten already. And when the time comes, your sponsor, or one of us, if you do not have a sponsor, will come retrieve you and put you in your starting positions. Are there any questions at the moment? Yes.
Hi, my name is Micah. So
I'm
if
aware.
okay, so I haven't had an arm chopped off, but if I lose my arm, will it still affect me? Like, if I lose an arm but I don't die, right? Will I be like protected by the bracelet, or is the bracelet gonna prevent the arm from being chopped off in general? Or should I just not think about this and go have some fun outside?
There shouldn't be a situation that arises where your arm will be severed. And then Adam pops in and he says, "And if that situation were to arise, the magic would surely take a hold before the arm was completely severed."
Cool.
As anything else, then enjoy your breakfast, and we shall retrieve you in about an hour. And as they both step back, in tandem, they move their hands in like a square formation, and and then there's a small like orb of magic that glows right in front of them as they both put their hands onto it and like pinch it out like a phone, and this portal, long rectangular portal opens between the two of them, and a table with a breakfast feast kind of slides out, and then they vroom, and it closes, and they says, "Enjoy," and they leave the room.
Hayden, I've never had a DM use that spell. Thank you so much. I feel like a part of my life has just been made now. I can die happy.
So it's massive. This particular feast. There are little like cinnamon rolls. There's eggs, cooked eggs. There's bacon. It's basically any breakfast food you can think of is on this plate, or this table. As everybody kind of waits for a second, and then the three orcs just immediately start grabbing handfuls of food and.
Are there? By the way, I'm gonna dismiss. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Not yet. So Gerald is with me, and Gerald's like cuddling my neck. On the table, are there cow eggs?
Make a perception check.
If you get a nat 20, there has to be cow eggs, Hayden.
Oh, I got an 11. Wow.
You don't think so. But again, cow eggs have only ever been something you've theorized about. You've never seen a cow egg with your own two eyes, so you don't know if it's on the table or not.
Okay.
Next time we go travel the countryside, we gotta go look for a farm that has cows and just see, like, are there any eggs laying around? You know, just make sure.
So Thomas is going to approach the table and then like hand shakes as it goes over the cinnamon rolls to get to like an egg, like egg whites or something. And then Thomas is just going to eat a little bit, and then he's just going to walk off a ways and just kind of use Gerald as his emotional support goose for
Gerald,
a little bit.
Like pushes into your neck a little bit more.
I would love to I want to just go up to Thomas and I'll kneel down and, hey, you've been doing a lot of training. I've seen you've a lot of good, healthy eating, and that's great. You're killing it. And I'm going to reach into my jacket pocket, and in episode 1, Thomas gave me a piece of hard candy that I never ate, and I'm going to take it out. Just pop this right before it starts, okay? Want to get some pep back in that step, all right?
Okay. Thomas is so touched by this. Takes the candy and just looks at it, and then like anime fist clenches it, like in like yeah.
And
My
then
friends,
stuff my face.
they believe in me.
Exactly.
You see a new spark of energy like go through Thomas's eyes. As, Thomas, you have access to 9th level spells. Whoa. No.
Thomas casts Wish.
Is there anything specific you'd like to do in this hour, or
just Dionis in the background? Y'all are having this touching moment. Dionis is in the background, also going ham at the table.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got like 4 different plates. She's just like got them stacked, and she's on the opposite end of the orcs. She figured that one out pretty fast. And is just getting a bunch of stuff, and she's going to like claim an alcove for the group to come and eat.
Okay.
And she's just got a little bit of everything.
Food is wonderful. It feels like it was prepared by master chefs. As you all sit down to eat, and you eat not too much to be lethargic, but just enough to fill yourselves.
To make sure of that, but also like it's breakfast. It's whatever.
As time approaches on, there is one point where Evangeline walks over to the four of you, and she says, "Now, Thomas, was it, right?"
Yes, that's me. Yes.
Did you give a full name? Because I feel like I recognize a little bit of you, but I can't place it.
This is Evangeline, you
This
said,
is Evangeline,
right? Sorry.
yes.
Well, I mean, so I'm legally, okay, my name is not Thomas Archibald the 16th, but that is what I.
As you say that, you see a glint of recognition go into her eyes as she says, "Oh my god."
Do we know each other?
No. I know of you. You're the 16th, aren't you?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I suppose that's me. Yes.
You know, honestly, good on you, right? I don't know if they're gonna. I've read a little bit about you, right? I studied at the Archibald Academy.
I'm sorry. Just, are there writings about me?
You're in some history books.
Really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
And Thomas the 16th has actually spoken of you. I took one of his classes, and you were mentioned at one point when we were speaking of abjuration magic.
Really?
Yes.
May I ask what the context was for my mentioning in the abjuration class?
I don't think you would like to know.
Hey, why don't you go hang out with your brother?
There's no need to be rude. Look,
She kind of...
I think perhaps this is a conversation, Evangeline. We do enjoy your presence. Please do not misconstrue this, but perhaps this conversation would be better had following the Spring Fling.
Right. Very well. I apologize if this brings up... I felt like I could place your face and your name, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she goes back and...
It's quite all right. But on the real, afterwards, I would love to talk to you about this because I guess I'd like to know. I'm gonna turn around and shuffle over to my friends.
She returns to her table. Anything else you would like to do in these last, like, probably about half an hour before they said that they would come and retrieve you?
I would, just for flavor's sake, this is, I guess, when Monty will open his shield and connect some little, like, bits of runes that have wiped away, and the arcane kind of concentration that has been put into his crossbow now lights up on his shield and then fades back down, and he collects it again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So about 30 minutes pass, and you see the two robed figures re-enter the room, and they walk over and they collect the three orcish figures and the gnomish man, who then gets into his mech, lights up the arcane balls, and begins to walk in this mech alongside of them as they leave the room. It's you and Ugo, or it's Ugo and Evangeline, and you four for just a minute before they return. Adam walks over to the two to Ugo and Evangeline, and Saris walks over to the four of you, and she says, "The time has come. Please follow me."
Yeah, I mean, we follow.
Okay. She takes you
What would we do if we were just like, we were actually like, no, we're just gonna sit here.
I don't know. You could do that. That's a.
I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of a dick move on the players' parts to just be like, we know you've planned this whole event, but actually we're just gonna say fuck that and sit here.
Damn it! My actual whole plan was for you to ignore the fling and go just fuck around in the city for 2 hours.
Hayden had some great sitting activities lined up.
So she takes you through this doorway that she entered through, which is this, then goes into this like long curved hallway. As she walks you just silently through the hallway to another set of doors, which she pushes open, and you are now in a stone chamber with a torch on either side of the wall, and then just a completely blank stone wall across from the door that you're entering. There is it's probably about 15 feet by 15 feet. The stone it's very nice carved stone with a nice wooden floor. But there is only the door leading out. As Sarah gestures you all in, she says, "The fling will begin momentarily. Our wonderful announcer will explain the rules. You will be introduced. I'm certain, will hear your introduction coming. This wall will open up for you, when you will then be revealed to the crowd. We have been asked to ask all of our competitors to prepare a certain flourish to excite the crowd. So you have about 10 minutes. And she leaves the room and shuts the door. And then she goes for just a second and says, "Please don't leave this room," and closes the door again.
Already, I am far more excited than I anticipated. I was thinking, okay, I was originally thinking perhaps we should do a pose, but then she said that we should prepare some sort of flourish, so we'll have to do something along those lines. I think it has to be, mobile. It has to be moving. It can't just be a pose.
Micah, do you remember what we tried to pull at Martin's the other day?
Fuck yeah, I do. All right.
This time.
Practice.
Let's practice my magic.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
And
was it the JoJo poses or was it something else?
It's a series of JoJo poses. Okay. But okay. So, but we gotta workshop this. Let's talk.
For sure.
All right.
And I don't do this. I don't very often because I don't like how it feels. But I can add a little, and I and push my hands down, and I cast thaumaturgy, and billows of wind originate from the center of us and flap all of our capes around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that.
How far can Buddy throw us if we wanted him to? In the air.
I actually was thinking the same thing.
I had an idea with Buddy. How tall is the room?
The room is probably about 10 feet tall. It's
10 feet tall?
Very tall ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, what I was thinking is I could get into my goat form, and I could perch myself on top of either Buddy's head, or if there's enough space, he could hold me up with one hand, and I will stand on that hand. You know how good goats are standing on very small, flat surfaces.
I mean,
Dionis!
he could probably do that.
That sounds so cool. All right. And then, I don't know if this is too much, but what if we get Gerald to stand on top of one of your goats?
Yes. Oh, yes, I love that idea. Oh, I think I should be large enough that someone could actually sit on my back. I will still have the cape when I'm in goat form. But Monty, if you wanted, you could be on my back. You could have Gerald on my horns. And we could have you two on either end of Buddy and do something with that.
Yes.
My glaive, I could do some tricks with that.
Yes.
I will say right now, Buddy has a +2 to athletics. I mean, he's not Superman. He's strong enough, but
Dionis can stand on his head then.
Okay, Dionis can stay on the head.
No athletics required. He just has to stand there.
Yeah. You could comfortably stand on Buddy's head if it was just Dionis as a goat. Pushing anything more than that is when Buddy's gonna have to make checks.
Okay, here's an idea, all right? Dionis on Buddy's head. That's a given. That's fantastic, all right? So, Micah, you can do like a cool athletic display and like flips and cool shit with the glaive, yeah. And Micah, do that like billowing thing, like look like super, like you're like the badass of the crew, like the dark, mysterious, all right? And then I'll be doing like fireworks and shit everywhere. And I don't know, Gerald, what do you want to do? Oh, Gerald, you rascal. Okay, are we on this? Does that sound amenable to everybody? Any more ideas? I'd love to get some pizzazz in here.
that sounds good to me. I'm not much of a showman, so y'all can handle that stuff.
Do we want
Dionis,
do we have enough time? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say Dionis, as an answer, is going to turn into a giant goat and hop up onto Buddy's head.
Okay.
Woo!
And perch.
Easy enough. Just. Since you all. Yes.
Sorry, Hayden, quick question. I assume that I couldn't, but could I create like smoke or a little bit of fog with prestidigitation?
Yeah, that's a illusionary effect.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, here's what I'm gonna do. When they call our names, I'm gonna make like as much smoke with prestidigitation as possible, right? And then, Monty or Walton, you're going to do the wind thing and like fucking disperse it, and you're gonna like walk out like fucking billowing that cloak and shit. And then, this is gonna be so cool. I'm pretty fucking excited for this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, as you continue your preparations, just getting yourself all ready, slapping your faces, getting yourself all, flexing, doing a couple push-ups right before to really make your muscles pop. You hear from the outside a volley of like brass, just like a, and then you hear like a large explosion sound. And then you hear a booming voice that says, "Hello, citizens and visitors to the city of stories. Who's ready for the Spring Fling?" And you hear thousands of voices just erupting in applause. Like your little chamber is shaking. And you hear, "As many of you know, this year's Fling is only allowing new challengers. So, why don't we meet them?" And more. Woo! You hear like there's stomping from a lot of the crowd. It's like boo 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 boo. Let's hear some cheers for the Candy Mafia.
Oh fuck, we're first.
And the wood, the stone wall in front of you, just opens up, just, and the light immediately hits your eyes for a second as it takes you a second to adjust. And you see this large open arena, And in the center is standing a man who has like orange tinted skin with this he's in very, very fancy robes with like gold trim. There's like black robes with gold trim, and his hair seems to be sticking up and like flowing like flames just on top of his head. And above him you see a large illusionary duplicate of himself, probably about like 40 feet tall, just standing over him, mimicking his meetings exactly, as you see just filled stands of these coliseums. And as you all step out, doing what you do, you see that the illusion that is over him is, as soon as you cross that threshold, shifts to being an illusion of all of you. And what do you do?
Yeah. So I want to, as soon as it opens up, I want to make the fog so that no one can see us, and I want to like wait a beat.
Okay.
Also, this might be too.
No, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Well,
Love the drama.
Well, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to, during the smoke, I wanted to see if we could get Micah to hit Buddy with the blunt end of the glaive so it sounds like drums. Like, so there's just like this ominous like doo.
I was gonna say, so I looked more into thaumaturgy. I can make it sound like a bunch of whispers happening. Like I can make it like the fog comes up and then it's like, and then a thunderclap sound as I like poof,
That's
and then we
fucking
emerge.
Perfect. That's fucking perfect.
Okay. So the smoke comes up. As the smoke dissipates and the five of you step through, the goat on the head, capes billowing in this wind, and what exactly are you doing after that?
I'm gonna be like doing fucking glaive tricks and spinning that shit around.
Okay.
Do I need to?
I'm gonna get it. I want to hear what everybody's doing.
Okay, Dionis is just looking pretty. She is the goat. She is the goat, and
Hell yeah.
she's living it. And she's like flashing everyone in the audience. She's like making eye contact. She's throwing out winks. It's kind of weird because you can't see both sides of her eyes. So like you only see one, so it kind of looks like she's blinking, but there's just a lot of like purpose behind it. So people get the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's being very like show doggy.
Okay.
Just like
Thomas?
I'm doing like as many fireworks as my magicka allows. I want to do like the Dionis is a goat firework formation, but I kind of want to make it look like it's spelled out in Dionis is ribbons.
Okay.
I'm just doing fireworks. I'm like flashing Micah. I'm flashing Morton. I'm just doing as many fireworks, just getting it really going visually, as many like bright colors as I can get going.
Okay, and Monty?
Yeah, so I will also with thaumaturgy, my eyes will turn fully black, and as I step with my long coat flapping around, I spring my shield out. It's like starts to glow, and I'll take my also slightly glowing magic sword out, hold it above my head like a gladiator.
Okay, I need somebody to make a performance check with advantage.
I have a +5 to performance.
you do that shit then.
Okay.
I like how all of us were like, fuck that.
Nat 20!
Yes!
So perfectly in sync, all of this happens, and you hear the crowd. Woo! You hear a few people go, "Candy Mafia, Candy Mafia." As there is these just cheers coming as he says, all right, and we have the engineer, and another opposite of you, one of the walls open, and you see the mech body running out, and then you see the illusion, transform over his head to the gnome who is like frantically grabbing different balls and twisting them, like putting his hands into magic balls and twisting them, and you see it go poof, poof, poof as it jumps up about 20 feet into the air. Pop both of the hands like pop out like this. One shooting like a cone of fire, the other shooting like a cone of ice as it plummets towards the ground, and just before it impacts, you see two like bursts of fire come out of the feet of this robotic body and slow the fall for a second until it poof, impacts into the ground, and the crowd erupts again, and then you hear, "Then we have the big weapons!" And you see another door open, and just the three orcish figures walk out. There is the one that has the hammer is in the center, flanked by the axe and then the sword, as they just kind of walk out, like pumping up their weapons, and a bunch of people cheer. And it says, "And finally, we have the Allsbanes!" And another opposite of the big weapons comes out. And you see Ugo emerge first, and he pushes his hand out to one side, and you see like a little like circle of fire open up as his hand disappears into it. And then he pulls out, and as he pulls, you see this crimson red like long sword blade with this very intricate hilt as he pulls it out and like swings it, and you see it almost like the tip of it lights up, like igniting in flame for a second as he swings it down, and then Evangeline just kind of pops up and pulls her hand like this, and you see these four arcane bolts just shoot off into the air, and then it go poof, 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 and just explode in the air, and a bunch more. Woo! And then.
But did any of them roll nat 20?
I'll check. If you want me to check.
From the description, it sounds like our main competition's the mech, because that was cool as fuck.
That was cool.
As none of them rolled a natural 20. You guys got the biggest applause because you were first and everything.
And our show was, it was pretty good.
As the crowd eventually subsides and the illusion comes back to this orange-skinned man, it says, "Now, I'm sure you're all curious about what this year's challenge is. Well, let me tell you. This year's challenge will be a two-part event. A few friends...
No, what the fuck?
No!
Jesus.
God
Oh
himself
my God.
said, fuck you,
Did my
Jest.
internet go down a little bit again?
No. Hayden, go back. Okay.
Hello? Okay, did my internet
You
go down
did
a
go
bit?
down right as you were about to announce the event.
Okay.
Is the stream still up?
Streams...
It's in the process of coming up.
Oh, I apologize.
Now we're good.
I apologize, everybody. This
Are
happens.
we back
way too
up?
often.
No
Okay.
worries.
He says...
That was so dramatic.
I was like, really? The thing that I said, because he says, this year will be a two-part event. And I thought, that's what you were freaking out at? And I was very confused on why that warranted so much. Anyway, he says, well, let me tell you. This year will be a two-part event. A few friends of ours from the Archibald Academy have made this challenge as a way to experiment with their mystical abilities. Each of our teams will step into a demi-plane and will have to complete 3 random challenges that will test their mental and physical prowess. The first 2 teams to complete their challenges will face off in combat. As an added challenge, if a member drops unconscious, they will be eliminated from their team. Now, who's ready for a fling? And bo 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 bo. Everybody is just cheering. It says, Now, one more thing we didn't advertise on the flyer. We have an extra prize for an extra challenge. If the first place team is able to finish the event and come in first without any member of their team dropping unconscious, they will win this. As the illusion above him transforms into this large trident that is like made of this purple metal, and the tips of it are fashioned not just as straight blades, but are like curved like lightning bolts. As the illusion goes over him, and then for a second you see like a bolt of electricity like travel up through the entirety of this illusion, and then it disappears and goes back to him. He says, "Now I'd like to welcome Adam Mogus and Saris Vector, who have organized this fling," as the two mages just apparate right next to him, and everybody goes into these wild cheers again as they both put their hands onto the ground, lift them up with a little bit of arcane energy, and to begin to draw these sigils. As he goes, "And here we go! 3, 2, 1, fling!" And these, in front of each team, a just white ovular portal opens in front of you. And you feel the air around you pulling it in. So he goes, as the crowd just starts cheering, and you see all the teams start jumping into these.
Yeah, we rush in.
Come on, guys, let's fucking go.
And we're incinerated on combat.
Yep.
On contact.
This was a
TPK.
terrorist event to kill a bunch of people. No, so there's a second where you're all just feel like you're floating in nothingness, and the air is taken out of your lungs for a second as you just feel like your body isn't real for a second. I need somebody to roll a d8 for me.
Alex
do
has
that.
really good luck.
I'll do it. I haven't rolled yet today.
I'm for
Go for it.
Collin. I think I only had luck as the advantage that I had earlier.
I had a 2.
A 2.
That might be
I don't know
good.
what that means.
That might be good.
Yeah, we don't know.
It is a random challenge, so maybe it's just one of those.
So, you immediately apparate, and you are in a wide open, tiled room. And in front of you, there is a man in only a loincloth, very buff, with shimmering, like dark skin, and purple hair, as he just kind of goes, "Hey," and you see, you take a second as you see above him is floating one of the automatons from the library, as it begins to like fly around you, and it's just kind of, its glowing blue eye is just kind of keeping on and watching you as it kind of just floats around.
It's broadcasting us.
Potentially, you're not exactly sure what it's doing, but it's not like engaging you in any way. It's keeping.
Sure.
If you get close to it, it moves back. As he goes, "Hey,
Hey,
let's go!" And he starts
Are we
charging
fighting?
at you.
Let's do it.
I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
this guy's scary. That's
That
like
is scary.
A question,
Just,
Hayden.
hey,
Since I'm in
let's
goat
go.
form, do
Yes.
I roll using my initiative bonus or with the goats?
You will roll with the goat's dexterity.
Cool.
goat-starity.
Okay, let me get the map set up real quick.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah, y'all actually made it to the Spring Fling.
We finally flinging some damn spring, baby.
Not the only
Sorry,
thing we're
everybody.
flinging.
Hey!
I had the wrong map prepared. Give me just 1 second.
Wow.
So
How
I just missed
unprofessional.
Gerald.
Hmm?
I said I just missed
Yeah,
Gerald.
I assumed as much.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay.
I don't assume that you guys go into these fights with Gerald unless you specifically specify.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna fuck this guy up. We're gonna win this shit, man.
Yeah.
We are going to win this shit.
I want to fight Ugo so bad. I feel like he will destroy me. I feel like he is definitely stronger than me, but I want it.
Okay, so I'm putting you guys on there. Is it loading in for you?
Yeah.
Indeed.
And here is everybody else should be able to see that on the stream. So this is what you see in front of you. This is the man. I'm on the wrong thing. This is the man. He is charging at you with his shimmering skin and purple hair. I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna go down the line. Monty, what did you get?
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay. All right, Thomas, what did you get?
I got a 13.
Okay. Micah, what did you get?
I also got a 9.
A 9. Okay. Dionis, what did you get?
10.
10. Okay. Between Monty and Micah, who would like to go first?
You're faster, right? So I think it probably makes sense if you want to go first.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So, immediately, this man just rushes forward. Right up to Dionis.
Oh no.
And goes one swing at Dionis, and then right at your face, and then swings another at Monty's gut. So the first is a 21 to hit.
I mean, yeah. What kind of goat would I be?
Oh, that's right. You're a goat. You're regular sized, correct?
No, I'm giant. I'm giant.
You're
I'm large.
Okay.
I'm a large goat.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't have goat ready. Oh, everything is awful. It's the opposite of that Lego song.
I have such complicated feelings about the Lego movie.
I love it.
Let's unpack that right now. Actually, fuck this battle. Let's unpack the Lego movie.
Every once in a while, we just stop the Jest Quest stream, and I go into my what is it? My movie critique mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a real goat?
This is the JPEG.
Yeah, that's just
of a
some
real
actual goat.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, Dionis.
Okay.
And then Monty. That is a 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. So we're at 5, 10, 20. And he's gonna go ahead and go. No, he's just gonna stay right there. He's just kind of like, huh. That brings us to Thomas.
I want to try to cast Hold Person on this guy.
Okay. So
So
what
it's,
save is that?
It's going to be a Wisdom saving throw. My spell save DC is 15.
Okay, he got a 17.
Fuck. All right, that's fine. I try to make rock candy, hold him in place.
And he just it goes, and you watch as it touches his skin for a second and begins to actually grip on, but then the sheen kind of brightens and it just all shatters off of him. You seem
Oh shit!
It seems like your magic. It was a harder than usual to actually try to make it connect to his body. Brings us to Dionis.
Dionis is going to actually kind of just walk around the room.
Okay.
She's totally ignoring. She's
Wait,
looking at him.
Let me give you control over.
I mean, he gave her a little punch, And like it hurt a little, but she's the goat, so I mean,
where do you want her to move?
so she's specifically going to kind of like take a step back and begin like walking along the side. So she's going to go like down this way and move like up here.
Okay.
So down.
She is going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
Yeah, let him.
That is a 16 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. And she's gonna kind of like, while she's going, like give him a little look, like,
Bye, goat.
bah. And she's going to kind of like saunter around the room, kind of taking this really as an opportunity to observe her surroundings, see if there's something she's missing, because this seems a little too straightforward.
Make a perception check.
All right. Fuck. 16.
16. So as you get close to the edge, you do actually feel a mystical force keeping you from, like, the room itself is almost infinite. Like, you don't see any walls, but as you get close to the edge, you feel a mystical force, like a barrier keeping you from going further. 16. I mean, the weirdest thing about him is the sparkle that's over his skin.
All right, then. Dionis is going to go ahead and move just a little bit further. I should have counted this properly, but it's like just around here. Is that all right with you? Is it all right if I just go there?
Yeah, that's fine.
I should have counted. Okay,
That's
thank
okay.
you.
That brings us to Micah.
Okay. First full weapon attack of the game. I'm just gonna pull out my glaive and be like, gonna try and fuck him up.
All right.
No. I can do it from this distance because it
Because
has
of the reach, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. That's a 16.
A 16 misses.
Ah.
So as you take and you swing at him, it hits into his skin and just glances right off, like you're hitting armor.
I'm gonna try to, as a bonus action, hit him with an unarmed strike as well.
Okay, you'd have to move up to him to do that.
Okay. That is a 20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20 does not hit. As you punch him, like you go right into his jaw, as you hit, and his head just doesn't move, and his skin shimmers, and you just glance off.
This ain't working. Everybody start looking for something to do.
Yeah! You can't hit me!
I can hurt you emotionally. That's the solution here. Let's make fun of him.
Alright, that's about all you'll be able to get out in your turn.
Yeah.
Monty.
So Monty, does the oil on his skin, does it look like a natural thing, or is it like, does it look more like magical?
Unless you use, like, make just a general perception check.
12.
Okay. You're not really able to tell. If you use your full action, you could probably ascertain exactly the nature of what it is. But just from a quick glance, you can't really tell if this is something that's on him or a part of him.
Fuck. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna I'll try to hit him. I'm
Roll
also
to hit.
gonna try to hit him. 26.
A 26 does not hit.
Okay, yeah, it's impossible.
You just as it glances off of him, and like you had a good strike too. You swung your sword like, and it was like right between the ribs. Like you would have cleaved anything in two, and it just.
All right. This probably won't work either, but Buddy then is going to come right here so to be next to him, and he's gonna try to grapple him. Just try to put his arms around him and hold him.
Okay. So that would be a athletics check for Buddy.
14 for Buddy.
He rolled a natural 18. So,
all right.
Buddy comes up and just goes to do a bear hug, and the guy just kind of slips down out of his arms and then pops back up and puts his fists back up.
All right. Is there anything at all else in the room?
No, the room is completely empty except for the tile floor that you're standing on and the man in front of you.
Can I just say, like, what's your name?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Fucking 11.
You don't gotta know that.
Okay.
Is that it for your, that's it for Buddy, right?
Yeah, that'll be it for us.
It'll be the
Shiny man.
The shiny man's turn. Yes, that'll be his name. Okay. Ooh. Okay, cool. So he holds his fists up, and you see they start to glow a little bit brighter. As he is going to take a punch at Buddy and a punch at Micah.
Okay.
The punch at Micah will be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. We're going to do the Buddy one first. That's a 15 to hit.
Oh, fuck. That's exactly his AC.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. I'm looking at his little stat block right now, and forgot to mention this. As his fists glow brighter, the color of his hair changes from that purple, it shifts into a blue.
Does the, glow or sparkle on his skin seem to change or fade at all when his fists are getting brighter?
No.
Okay.
4 points of damage to Buddy.
Sure thing.
Okay. That brings us to the attack against Micah. Not going to forget that. 15 to hit.
Yeah,
disadvantage?
That is at disadvantage.
Damn it. Dang it.
Yeah, you hit.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Okay. That brings us to Thomas.
All right. So Thomas is just going to walk up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Thomas is just going to go, hello. I don't know you. But as far as I know, I have no reason to fight you. And though I might not need to know your name, I certainly would like to. My name is Thomas. It's nice to meet you. And I'm going to offer my hand to shake it.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Fuck me. I got a 10.
As he turns, and he's just looking at you with his fists up. You next.
Can I touch him? Can I just touch him?
Okay. Yeah.
And cast identify on the magical sheen as I do so.
Do you have 100 gold piece pearl on you to cast identify with?
No.
Then you can't.
Jesus.
That is the material component of identify. To cast it as not a ritual. It also has a casting time of 1 minute, regardless.
Okay, that's fair.
So.
Yeah. All right, then I'm just gonna.
Do you still want to touch him?
No, I'm just gonna stand there with my dick in my hand, basically.
Okay, cool. By the way,
reached out to touch him and then you went, nah.
He is not making an effort to dodge anything. He is just letting everything hit him. Dionis, it is your turn.
Dionis, both just like as a person, but especially too as a goat, is intrigued by his hair.
Okay.
She's gonna go over to him and she's gonna sniff it really fast.
Okay.
What does it smell like?
Make a nature check.
Cool. It's a 5.
It smells like hair.
Okay, cool. Dionis is going to eat the hair.
Okay, you're gonna
I like
take a
She's going full goat mode. She's not attacking him. She's just going.
Okay, roll the hit.
Much.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll consider this a bite attack.
Okay. Should I just use the regular old? Okay, so that's going to be a 12.
A 12 does not hit. As you reach out and you bite onto his hair, it doesn't move. It's like you're biting steel.
Dionis's teeth hurt.
Mm-hmm. They do hurt.
Okay, she baws.
She buys.
She
Anything else?
bleats. I mean, that was her grand plan. She's actually okay. And let me know if I'm allowed to do this. Can she poke at his loincloth?
That would be another action.
Okay. She's got some suspicions about that dick.
We should have just gone for the nut shot the entire time. Oh no!
The Achilles nuts.
Okay, but like out of character, that's literally exactly what I'm thinking. I am straight up thinking that like he is like invulnerable except for his testes.
That could well be it.
I'm thinking it might be like he's vulnerable to water right now because the hair is blue, and maybe psychic was
Okay.
purple. I don't know.
You can communicate this in character.
What does it taste like?
Micah, it is your turn. Yeah, Dionis can't communicate anything.
Okay. Monty, what do I do? Monty, do I have any time to like say like what the fuck?
Yeah,
are
you
I
can,
don't
you can do
suppose-
quick little conversations.
We're on the same initiative. I don't suppose we can like do a little shift here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold.
I'll
back
allow it.
and
Do
let-
you want?
I'm gonna hold back and let Monty.
Y'all
'cause I
want
wanna
to shift
try
real
to-
quick? Okay,
That would be great.
I'm okay with that.
Because
I'm
I would
only
love
useful
to
when my
be
hits
able to give
actually
him
land.
some kind of helpful advice.
Yeah, well, you could respond to him if he said a little
Yes,
thing.
but I would like to use my turn then to try to just like probe mentally into what's going on here.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say
anally.
probe his nut shot.
No. I'm going to. Can I try to just like thinking back on like maybe arcane knowledge, magical, just try to see like what exactly the source of this is, like what kind of magic is going on
It'll
here.
require your action.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, make an Arcana check.
All right. Natural 20.
Okay. For a total of.
27.
Okay. So obviously you can tell that whatever enchantment is protecting him from being hit, it is magical by nature. You kind of take a second and you watch as the sheen is hitting. It's a glow. The sparkles like glow across his skin as he gets hit. It's arcane by nature. His fists seem to be getting more and more powerful, but or they just seem to have gotten powerful. And it seemed that he had some sort of enhanced ability against Thomas's magic. And that's all you're able to glean.
It doesn't like I can't suss out any like.
You've never seen anything. You've seen protection magic before, but you've never seen anything this powerful.
And there's nothing else at all in the room, and it doesn't look like the source of this is like coming from anywhere.
No.
That I can.
You did a full sweep, and you look, and nothing is. The only things in this room are you guys and the library assistant that is still following this whole action.
Seriously, let's talk this out, dude.
Is that all you say?
I'll say that to him. I'll just be like, let's just be friends. Because I think like maybe that's the only thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Sure. Okay.
This is like the third time
That
it's
will be a 12.
No.
Okay. Okay. Buddy, and I'll have Buddy try to grab him again.
All right. Athletics check for Buddy.
19 from Buddy.
Buddy grabs him. As
Yeah.
He grabs the guy's shoulders. As the guy's like, I don't need to move.
Okay, I would just like him because I want him to kind of try to just like grasp all around him and.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he can still technically.
the-
I guess he can still take attacks, but.
Yeah, the
But
grapple.
he's at disadvantage if he's grappled.
He is not. Grappled
Oh,
only
shoot.
stops him from moving. If you had a way to do it, I could feasibly look at maybe you trying to restrain him, but at the moment he just can't move. He can still attack though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then I'll say to Micah, I don't know, maybe kick him in the dick.
That's specific, but it sounds like an Achilles testes, so I'm gonna try it. And I have a light hammer. I'm gonna pop out for this.
Okay.
That's
No.
I don't think I've ever had anybody. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay.
It's a simple weapon, right? So I believe it makes it a monk weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's 3. Oh, sorry. Hold up. That wasn't damage. I needed to roll to hit. That's a 16.
A 16 does not hit.
Okay.
And hitting, you swing into the nuts, and it just kind of pushes into the loincloth and just boing, and he doesn't react.
It goes back down, hits, and that's myself. Lovely. I tried, buddy. Fuck. Okay.
fuck, maybe we just need stuff that's gonna like maybe just stuff to make him make like saving throws where we don't need to actually hit him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Tell you what.
You got a bonus action still. You also have movement, but
Okay. So, Collin wasn't able to go past the bounds, like, at all.
that is correct.
Okay.
But they didn't really push. They just felt it. That wasn't something that you all saw. That was just something that Dionis felt as
Okay.
she got close to the barrier.
Okay. So I couldn't, like... Okay. Let me... I have some rope. While he's tied up, or while he's, like, being grappled, right? Could I, like, feasibly try and, like, tie him up a little bit?
You can most certainly. You can try. You can try.
Okay.
Make.
Would it be sleight of hand, maybe?
I don't think sleight. Because he's going to resist against the thing. So, make a athletics check.
Okay.
I'm going to treat this as basically a secondary grapple. And it'll be this one. And if you get it again next turn, if you beat him twice, you'll be able to fully restrain him and tie him up.
That's a 19.
Let him roll. He rolled a natural 2, so you get the rope around him.
Okay.
He's not restrained yet, so he can still attack freely. But you have it in place, and you're starting to tie the knots. Actually, wait. You used your action to attack, so you can't do that this turn.
Not as a bonus action or
No,
anything.
you cannot do that as that would be a full action to do that. So
Okay.
Do you have
Fine.
something else you want to do for your bonus action? I
No.
apologize.
It's all good.
Okay. That takes us to the guy. Let me check if his thing happens. His thing does not happen. He is going to take two punches towards. He's going to take one punch towards Thomas's head, and then flip around and punch towards Buddy.
Thomas's hit will be disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That is... Both of those were caught. I shouldn't roll them directly into the crevice of my laptop. 12. Does a 12 hit?
Thomas?
Yes.
No, I got my mage armor.
Okay.
My fucking
So
little
the first-
jawbreakers.
The first one comes at your gut, and it's just just a straight punch towards your gut, and one of the jawbreakers comes in and just hits his knuckles and pushes it right out of the way, as he then just kind of keeps that momentum up and goes just to bonk. He goes to bonk Buddy right in the anvil head, and that is a 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. It shunts right off of the anvil head, not actually really moving it at all.
I think my lights just went out at my apartment. My lamp is still on, so I have power, but
Weird.
That's wild.
I'm good.
Thomas.
I'm just gonna reach forward and I'm actually gonna touch him this time. I'm just gonna tap him.
Okay.
Just give him a gentle tap.
It feels like you're touching metal.
Feels like I'm touching metal.
Yeah, like it's not flesh. It's solid. It's cold.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like metal, but it's similar to metal.
Okay. I'm gonna move like back here, if that's cool. Do I get opportunity?
He's going to take an attack of opportunity. But he got a 7 to hit.
Awesome.
So you take back, and he just tried to like kick at you, like a front snap kick, but you just kind of you're moved back a little bit too fast.
Okay. I don't know what to do with this fucking guy. I'm gonna cast fucking firebolt at him, at his hair. I'm gonna cast firebolt specifically at his hair.
Roll a hit.
It's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking. Oh yeah, brain spell. Yeah, you're right. I got a 15, I believe. No, I got a 14. Sorry.
A 15 does not hit. It just
Yeah.
collapses into his head, and the firebolt explodes on his face, and he doesn't look to move at all.
Maybe we
Okay.
need to get a nat 20. There's not a lot of information here. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm gonna go, guys, maybe we have to make him hit himself.
I was kind of thinking that we stop hitting yourself.
Like the Incredibles logic, the only thing strong enough to penetrate it is itself, you know?
Okay.
Dionis. Goat Dionis, what are you doing?
I had an idea, and then it didn't work after. But Dionis is still gonna do it. Dionis is gonna lick him.
Okay.
We're trying everything under the sun. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to respect the hustle.
As you lick him, the sparkle gets brighter where you lick, and it tastes like metal.
All right. Was that an action or a bonus
That
action?
would be an action.
Okay.
Guys,
As a Dionis is just going to kind of like, both exhausted and bored, is just going to settle her head on top of his and just kind of like, she's just gonna go.
He pats you on the snout.
Oh.
She bleats.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll be on my turn.
Monty.
So I've made my Arcana check to look around at the magic of it. Does he seem like a robot man?
I'm gonna go off your past Arcana check. He seems like a man.
Like a human man?
Like a human man.
I don't know what to fucking do here.
Well, actually, there's a certain dullness to his eyes. He's flesh and blood, but there is a dullness to his eyes.
Relatable. Senior year.
Should I just swing at him? I don't know what to do, guys.
What are you gonna do?
Oh man,
gotta-
we're gonna
I
be
gotta
trapped
step
in this
away for a
demiplane
second.
forever.
We're gonna be here for a while, I think. Oh, we might fucking lose. I'm going to attack. I have advantage, right? Because he's grappled.
You do not have advantage because he's grappled, no. But you're flanking with Dionis,
Okay.
so you have
Cool.
advantage.
maybe a nat 20, folks. Maybe let's just hope for
Fingers
it. That's not a nat 20.
crossed.
That's not a nat 20. I don't suppose now a 21 would hit.
A 21 does not hit.
Okay. And Buddy,
You grapple him.
he's grappled. Buddy can take attacks while grappling him, right?
Yep.
So yeah, Buddy will bam.
Okay.
Fucking 23.
23 does not hit.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Micah?
Okay. We're in an infinite plane for a reason. So I'm going to run as far south as I can with my 40 feet of movement.
Okay, 10 feet into it, you run into a wall that feels like a wall of wind. Not like a wall of wind, but like just a wall of pressure that just
Okay.
keeps pushing back the more you push into it, and it's keeping you in place.
Okay. Can I do it like in wrestling when you're on the ropes or whatever, can I like bounce myself on the ropes and like go run back and like try to like get a hit then
Yeah?
or something?
Where do you want to move to?
Not with that smile. No, it's not happening.
I'm smiling because I'm having fun. That's what you want to do, so do that.
Okay.
So you...
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and use that force from going back to try and shove him to the floor.
Okay, you want to take the shove action? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold up. It's been a very long time since anybody's used the shove action. I believe you have to make an athletics check.
Okay.
And for Brett, he is being held right now as well.
Okay. So
I mean, if you think this is a good
No.
idea, Buddy can take his hands off him because I don't know if that's accomplishing much anyway.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I think go for it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say, buddy, let go, buddy, let go, buddy, let go. As I rush back. Fucking, and athletics. That will be an 18.
18. He rolled a 15.
Okay.
So you shove him to the ground. He is now prone. He trips and falls.
Okay.
And he is prone. That's the prone emblem. That's what we're going to go with.
Okay.
We finally did something to this guy. 3 cheers for Micah.
Yeah. Easy. I'm gonna keep my weight on him.
You're back here, I assume. Or where did you want to move to?
He's straddling
You
him.
want to do
Full
that?
on cowgirl.
Yeah.
I'm saying that. I'm sorry. I'm totally speaking for you.
No. That's basically exactly what I wanted to do. Like, just that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Straddle him and be like,
You're over him. Yeah, you're just kind of like leaning over him.
Can I just try and like, tug at his hair maybe, and try to pull it off?
That would be an action.
That would be an action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Not
like
like,
that idea though.
Would it? Okay. Can I like Okay. God. As a bonus action, unarmed strike. Could I take?
Yes. So technically, you did.
Would that count?
Let me double check the rules of martial arts.
Okay.
But no, so you have to use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. The shove is a special melee attack.
Okay.
So you take
It's a
your
good
whole
idea, though.
body. It is a good idea. I
Not
just want
happening.
to.
We're fighting Samson. I actually think that this is that's pretty smart, Brett. I like it.
Yeah, it's a very good idea. You can do it your next turn.
Samson. So we gotta beat Delilah.
Yeah, you have to seduce him. That's the thing I planned for.
You are straddling him.
I'm glad we all know our Bible stories.
Okay. Hold up. I gotta read about Samson.
And apparently
so-
Brett does not. Poor.
Yeah.
So we're
poor
back.
Brett.
We're back to the guy's turn. His thing does not change. He's gonna make another punch against one against Buddy. That'd be a 14 to hit.
No.
And one against Dionis Goat.
Disadvantage.
With a disadvantage. Yeah. That is a 7 to hit.
No.
I am switching dice.
No. Keep those dice.
Those
I
dice.
like these dice.
That puts us to Thomas.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Hey, guy, how do we win this challenge?
Hit me.
Oh,
It's a natural. We need a natural 20, motherfuckers.
okay.
Let's go fishing.
I think that Clayton is right, but I just want to get this out of my system just in case. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the little library bot hovering above us,
Roll to hit.
because those things are made of metal, right?
They are made of metal.
And it has an eye that may or may not be a dead-looking eye. So let's see. 15 plus 7. I believe that's 22. 15 plus 7. Right? Yeah.
Yes, the 22 hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll some damage.
No.
I believe
They're
it's
gonna
a-
charge us for the library. It'll be
Yeah. I feel
It's
kind
1
of
d10.
bad. Yeah, I know. I get the D10. I did 6.
Poof, it hits the robot and it kind of hovers back for a second and then like readjusts itself, and you see a little sign comes out that says, it falls out and says, "I'm not part of the challenge. Please don't attack me."
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you were like connected, and if I hit you, it hurt. I'm sorry. All right. Well, good luck, friends. I'm gonna shout to my guys. I think that's it for me. I don't think I can really do anything.
All right, Dionis, yes.
Yeah, so Dionis is going to rear up to her full height as a goat and then try to just slam down
Okay,
on this Samson figure.
go ahead and attack with advantage
Yeah, baby.
Cool.
Because of Micah.
because he is prone.
Elbow drop.
Oh wait, he's not prone anymore. He would have stood up on his turn. I apologize.
Art.
Nat 20 babies.
Natural 20. All right. So you rear up, and you slam down onto him, and you hit like right into his skull, and you see it all the shimmer shatter for a second, and it just goes through. And the second you actually feel your hoof go into flesh, he just disappears into a puff of smoke.
It's actually a bit of a relief. That would have been really horrible.
God almighty.
And in his space,
Good shit.
another white oval opens.
Through it. Run.
Dionis is
Go.
She's
Okay.
I'm gonna run, but I'm also going to run to the restroom real quick. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah. So I need somebody to roll a d8 for me.
cool. I'll roll that.
Hey, go for
Four.
it, Colin.
8.
An 8.
8.
Oh man, that's right. That was our first fucking challenge. Jeez.
Yeah.
Was it 3, or did they specify?
Yeah, 3.
3
Okay.
random challenges.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if we roll a 2 again, do we have to do that one again?
I don't know.
The same fucking dude. Like,
Hey. Yeah. That was a fun fight, huh?
that was.
I don't want to describe anything until Brett gets back, if that's all right with everybody.
It's
Yeah.
okay with me. The third.
Why don't we
one
all talk
is
about
when
our
Voldemort
feelings?
shows up.
Oh no, this is Harry Potter campaign.
This
Oh,
is the
God.
Triwizard Tournament, essentially.
Yeah. Dude, Cedric's fucking toast at the end of the
Cedric's fucking
Spoiler alert.
toast.
They killed Cedric because they knew he was gay.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow robes that the Archibald Academy people are wearing are actually Hufflepuff robes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Newt Scamander.
Okay. So.
Commander.
All right, we're back to it. We're back to it. We're back to it. You all enter. I can go ahead and take us off of combat. Sorry about that. You all enter through this. You feel that darkness for a second, just nothingness, and then boom, boom, boom. You're all in another room. This one is a stone slab walls, very drab, dark. It's a dark room. It's illuminated, but the light is sourceless. And the library assistant is in this room, kind of hovering around you, and you look around and you see in front of you there are 3 pillars. There is on your left. There's a red pillar on the left, a green pillar in the middle, and a blue pillar on the right. Each of these pillars is about 5 feet in height, and at the top of them, there is a small little, 3-pronged opening that you seem to be able to place an object in. Then in front of you, there is a table. On this table, there is a stone bowl. In this stone bowl, there are 4 smooth gems. One is red, one is green, one is blue, and one is purple. And then past these 3 pillars in this table, there is a lever, just a wooden lever on the opposite side of the door. Or the opposite side of where you enter. The room is probably about 15 feet by 15 feet. Probably about 8-foot ceilings. And that is all you see.
I apologize. Could you do the pillars? Could you?
Yes. There is a red pillar on the left, a green pillar in the center, and a blue pillar in the right. And in the bowl, there is a purple gem, a blue gem, a red gem, and a green gem. All smooth and evenly sized.
And there's no writing or anything.
There is no
festive
writing.
little riddle. Okay.
There is no festive little riddle.
Dionis is going to transform out of her goat form.
The ribbons.
She says, I did not think that the goat would be of much use here.
No.
For the viewers at home, this is their first time seeing you for yourself, which is very funny.
You were right. And she's going to look up at the library assistant and wave.
So green is between red and blue. Red and blue. No, red and blue do not make green. But red and blue do make purple.
It does indeed.
The purple one goes in the middle, and then, we can try just putting purple where the green is, and then the corresponding red and blue on either side. Pull the lever.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's try.
I like that idea.
Let's try it.
Okay, so you put how do you arrange
Purple
them?
on green,
Okay.
red on red, and blue on blue.
Red on red and blue on blue. And who's pulling the lever?
I will.
Okay.
Nothing bad could possibly happen if I pull this lever. Let's go.
There's a hesitation for a second, and then you hear psst, and you look up and you see 4 green sprays of liquid coming at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All or just Micah?
Just Micah.
Okay.
That's a plus my dex. That's a 19.
A 19 passes.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
But you still take half damage.
Lovely.
It's so quiet.
You take 9 points of acid damage. As just into your skin it burns.
Ooh.
Something that definitely was gonna happen. Fuck, I should have seen that. Ow, God, shit.
Okay.
Dionis is gonna walk over and cast Cure Wounds on you.
That was 18 damage by default. Oh my God.
So you are going to regain 11 health.
Wow.
As she kind of focuses her hand on her staff and then sort of uses it. It's almost like her hand is kind of covered in like a little layer of bristles as she kind of like scrubs the acid off, and you can feel the skin underneath heal back together, and it's actually like a little bit smoother than usual.
Wow. Is this your skincare routine? I fucking love this. Oh my God. Okay.
Mostly without the acid.
Okay. I feel like the acid really exfoliates, you know? We'll talk about this later.
Okay, so I have a thought.
Okay.
So we didn't put the green crystal on a pillar this time, and green just attacked, right?
Okay.
Do you think that if we, like, for instance, if we didn't put the red on, we might get hit with fire? If we didn't put the blue on, we might get hit with water? I don't know what purple represents.
Probably
There's
lightning.
only one way to find out. Why don't we this time switch the green and the purple orbs? I think perhaps we're overcomplicating it. Or I was also thinking, and we can try this if this doesn't work, we could do the purple in the middle and then swap the red and the blue. I mean, in theory, there's only, 12 different options that we can do? We'll figure it out eventually.
That's a lot of damage, though. I mean, it might be nice. I mean, because Thomas has a point. We didn't try just the colors where they all go, but also it seems like we were being punished for not having one on somewhere. Hayden, looking around, are there any places, if we have 3 crystals in each of the things, is there any place in the room that looks designed for this last crystal to go?
Make an investigation check.
Sure. 18.
Okay. So you take about a minute, and you don't. There's nothing immediately in the room, but you kind of take and you look the walls. You kind of run your hand along, and as you're looking, you hear a little pudding, and you look up, and you see that the source of the noise was the library assistant, and the blue eye has turned green for a second, and a little banner drops down that says, "One team has completed their challenge."
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Like all of them? Or just one of the challenge? Because they have to do 3.
All the banner says is one team has completed the challenge. And then the banner rolls back up, and the eye goes back to being blue as you continue to just push along. There's like crevices and seams in the wall, but there doesn't seem to be like there's not like another place to put a gem. Not in the walls.
So while that's happening, I'm guessing your whole thing is there is no other placement.
Correct. You don't see another placement. Aside, the only things in this room there are seams in the wall, but they don't seem to be large.
They're not for the gem
seams.
or anything. Yeah.
The only things you see are the 3 and the lever.
All right. So while he's doing that, Dionis is just going to go ahead and give that a shot. So she's just going to put the green gem in the green pillar, keep the red and the blue in their respective pillars, and pull the lever herself.
You pull it.
Can I, before she pulls it, can I say something?
Yes.
Maybe try holding the gem while you pull the lever, because if blue shit is coming at you, maybe that's what the blue or the purple gem needs to match with.
An excellent choice.
Just
toss it to me.
See. Yeah.
And she's gonna hold it while she pulls the lever.
You pull the lever. There's a hesitation. You hear. And you turn around and boom, a a white oval has opened up, similar to the other two portals.
See, we did overthink it.
What? Oh, fuck.
Dionis is
Fuck
gonna
you,
walk
Hayden.
through the portal.
God damn it. Okay.
I was afraid that was gonna be the one.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fun.
As
You
you
gotta hurry with his last one.
as you
Yeah,
go
we
in,
got this.
I need somebody to roll a d8 for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
6.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no. Oh no. Fuck.
As you walk through, you are in you're in just a almost like shack-like space. Just wooden walls, wooden floor. There are 4 chairs, and there is writing on the wall, and all it says is, "Speak your dark truth." And you see that there is the library drone is hovering around you. And as you kind of look around, you look up, and the eye turns red, and a banner drops and says, "One other team is on their last challenge." And
Okay, let's speak it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Um,
So I'm gonna go over, sit in one of the chairs, and be like, just in case, I'm gonna say your dark truth.
nothing happens.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Creative.
that was-
No. The drone then, as you sit in, like actually kind of hovers a lot closer to your party than it had been previously.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is a fucked up TV thing. If there's not a game to this.
It's the librarian just like
I'm
loving this.
gonna sit down. Oh man, this is. I never would have thought Monty would do this, but he really wants this, so he just sits down. Fucking, is the drone looking at me?
The drone is just, it is in the middle of all of you.
So
Just
we're
kind
all
of-
like sitting in it, like group therapy
it's
style.
like spinning
Yeah.
and looking, and as you make a noise, it shifts to you.
Cool. I got my father figure killed. The man who raised me, killed. That work for you?
Is that a bad or like
Nothing happens.
Monty's hand it like goes to his sword, and he's just.
As the shimmer under, there's like a shimmer of light under the "Speak Your Dark Truth," and that just says, "That's too vague," and there's a little winky face drawn on it.
Oh,
This is fucked up.
fuck you. Okay. That's too vague.
That's too vague.
I'm gonna go, Morton, if you don't want to, do this, I can give it a crack if you would like. I don't.
Hey, I
Go
can
for
try it. I won't reveal any important secrets. Basically got my whole clan killed by a dragon because I cooked its egg.
I need you to roll just roll a d20 for me, Micah.
That's an 8.
The drone didn't shift its gaze to you. It is still focused on Monty.
That's
Oh, it's
fun.
focused on me? God damn it.
I do
I-
think that is a good answer, though.
Yes,
She gives you a little thumbs up.
Nothing else in the room reacted. It appears that it wasn't even paying attention to you. It is
Fuck.
just
Is this a
focused on
fucking trap?
the first thing that spoke.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my
Shit.
god. What if it is?
I can't. Oh, okay. We don't have time to waste. There's so many people here.
There are thousands of people there are at least
Okay.
1,000 in the audience.
Okay. I had a girlfriend that I loved deeply. We were in love. We were dating for 5 years. I left my hometown without even saying goodbye to her.
Roll a persuasion check.
This is
21.
so fucked.
The shimmer under the shimmer under the text comes back, and it says, "Name? ? She might be listening. Winky face."
This is fucked up,
Her name
dude.
was Sanaki.
Boom! The white portal opens where the library drone was.
Let's
Come on, let's
fucking go. And I just run through the fucking portal.
Boom,
God,
boom, boom.
fuck
God
that.
almighty.
I'm gonna try to hug Micah though before he goes in. Fuck. All right.
You can hug
Micah?
after. Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna look at the drone and be like,
The drone was opened into the portal.
oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, I'll just go.
Yeah, all of us are gonna dive in through it, and whenever she does, Dionis is going to kind of like pull you into a hug
Yeah.
and kind of like
Is he-
whisper into your ear and say, "Thank you for sharing that. Nothing's unforgivable." And she kind of just leans back and taps you on the shoulder.
That little whisper is almost drowned out by the sound of cheering and as you emerge into this bright daylight shed area, people going crazy as you see the announcer that was there at the first goes, "Congratulations, Candy Mafia! That took some bravery, my friend. You know, she probably is in this audience or somebody knows her, so you might be getting to meet her real soon."
Probably. What?
There's a lot of people here.
Shut the fuck up!
All right, whose asses
Shut
are we
up.
gonna fucking kick? Who made it?
Oh, who made it? As he kind of steps back and gestures, and you see, standing across the arena from you, Ugo and Evangeline Allsbane.
Yeah,